Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Today we are going to be building the new TIE Fighter and X-Wing mashup from the Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy 4-part special. It's coming next month to Disney+. Very cool little set. First, I also got the Jedi Bob Starfighter, which I already built on my own. Just a cute little set. We got Jedi Bob. If you don't know the history of Jedi Bob, it's a very fun one. Jedi Bob was basically just a generic Jedi minifigure that came in the earliest Star Wars sets that LEGO released. And fans latched onto him for some reason. So in this new Rebuild the Galaxy, they have reincarnated Jedi Bob, gave him a little bit of a modern update to his look, but basically looks the same as he used to. Here's his Starfighter, and we have got, what do they call it? Clone Akbar or Trooper Akbar or something like that. So based on that, I'm going to assume that Akbar is the one who got cloned to become the troopers instead of Jango Fett, which is kind of a cool little thing. So we are going to be building, this is basically like the multiverse in LEGO Star Wars, which I think is super fun. We get a lot of fun things in it. We are going to be building the Dark Falcon next time, hopefully. That one should be arriving in the mail like today. But for now, we're going to be starting with this one today. So it's going to be super fun. We're glad everyone's getting to join in. If you're here on the replay of the live stream, very happy to have you. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can join on the live next time. If you're here in the live stream, actually right now, great to have you. Meg, hello, welcome to the chat. Yeah, without further ado, let's start building this Rebuild the Galaxy X-Wing TIE Fighter mashup. So if you don't already know, basically, they just look like two good models of the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter, but you can switch the wings. You can put the wings of each one on the other ship and make these little mashups. Because in the Rebuild, oh yeah, there's a picture of it on the corner there. In the Rebuild the Galaxy 4-part series, the universe of Star Wars has gotten all crazy and out of whack. So we get some crazy stuff. Meg, I'm doing great. How are you doing? Good to see you. Let's dive right in, shall we? I'm trying to open this box nicely, but I don't know if that's actually going to be possible. Sometimes they really get these glued together. All right, this is a 1,063 piece set. It is available for sale right now. Shout out Disney, thank you for sending me these. This was not one that I got from my LEGO ambassadorship. This is one that Disney actually sent to me. They've asked me to make some little promo content for the Rebuild the Galaxy thing, so this is sponsored technically. But yeah, this is going to be a cool one because I saw a lot of the other ambassadors got this set when it was first released, and I did not get this one originally. So I was very excited when I had Disney reach out to me and say they were going to send these sets to me. So here we go. It's going to be awesome. Hi, TJ. Did you get Jack Skellington's house back together? Not yet, Albert. I haven't had time. He's still just sitting on the floor over there. It shouldn't be too difficult to put back together. It didn't break into tiny pieces. Just broke into some big chunks, so shouldn't be too hard getting it back together once I get some time for it. All right, let's take a look here. 25th anniversary at lego.com/Star Wars 25. There are some good 25th anniversary things happening with Star Wars this year in the world of LEGO. It's very fun. But first things first, let's start with bag one. Okay, we have got our TIE Wing fighter pilot. First mini of the set. Nice. Here's the little gun. Ugh, come on. There we go. TIE Wing fighter pilot. First mini. Looks like we're going to have 5 in this set if you count the droid. Well, I guess I'll put this one over here since, it's built. Oh, is that going to tip over? That's some anxiety right there for me. Let's put it over here. That makes more sense. Okay. What we got? We're building the TIE Fighter first. And you know what? Lego has made so many versions of the TIE Fighters and the X-Wings by this point. I just feel like they keep getting better and better at it. Like they just keep figuring out the proportions a little bit better, you know. They've got some like, you know, collector's edition style ones that are obviously a lot bigger and a lot nicer, but I think this one looks like it's going to be a pretty good scale. Like it looks like a good little play scale for it. It's not like too big, too crazy. Just a fun little TIE Fighter. Hi, Jess. How are you doing? When Lego sends the Wicked sets, will you build them on live? Because I love Wicked and the sets. I love Wicked also. I don't think Lego is sending me the Wicked sets. Actually, no, I know they're not sending me the Wicked sets because they've already sent them out to the people who are getting them, and I am not one of them. So I unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess, depending on how you look at it, I do not get every set that Lego comes out with sent to me. That would be kind of crazy, honestly. If I got every single one, I would never be done building. I'd just be building constantly every single day. So they send sets to the ambassadors that they think will like be the most interesting to that ambassador, or they think will perform best with that ambassador's audience. So we don't get every single one. So yeah, I did not get Wicked. Otherwise, yes, I would have built it on the live stream. I love Wicked too. I'll be honest though, the sets, I'm kind of glad they didn't send them to me because I don't love the look of the sets. So I probably would not have been the right choice for them to send those sets to. No, I wouldn't have said no because I do love Wicked, so I still would have taken them, but I'm sure they're getting some people out there who really love those sets to be able to build them for them. That's one of the great things about Lego having so many different things they come out with, right? Is that not every person has to love every single set that Lego creates. Everyone's got their own thing. And I was not the target market for those Wicked sets, so that's fine. It's fine. Okay, well now I'm very confused. Because they had these Technic pinholes as if they were going to use them for something structural, put something in them, and now we're just covering them all up. That feels like, why did they not just use regular 2x4s? Oh well. I guess we'll find out. It's okay, thanks. All right, good. Yeah. I was not selected for Wicked, but I am very, very excited for the Wicked movie. And that is not a product placement. I'm a musical theater nerd. That one should be a very fun movie to watch. I don't love the fact that they split it into 2 parts, but I guess that's what everyone's doing these days. Should we do a little race, see how quick I can get these TIE Fighters built? I feel like we're making pretty good time so far. We're only on bag 1 and we're only 9 minutes into the live stream. That's not counting like the introduction and everything. We're doing pretty good. Do you have a favorite Lego minifigure series? The D&D series. Yeah. The D&D series was just so good, and I'm just such a big D&D nerd, huge D&D fan, that it was super fun to get to see all the different races and classes and characters brought to minifig form. Very, very fun. That one's going to be dropping September 1st, so just a couple weeks away before you guys can snag those. They did a really nice job on the minifig series for those. Is the camera like off angle? It's a little like weird or something, or is it just me? Maybe it's just me. I make it worse. I might have made it worse. Oh well. So this one's 1,063 pieces. I actually don't know how much this one costs though. The good people at Disney just sent this one over to me, so I did not look into the price of this one. And then I know the Dark Millennium Falcon is coming. That one's the bigger one. I know that one's more expensive. But I don't actually remember what the specific prices were on these ones. I should look into that. Unless anyone in the chat wants to look into that for me and look it up. Okay, I need to go now. I think I will join later, but I have to do things now. See you later. Okay, Make. Take care. Thanks for joining. Hi, Mr. I Don't Get in Trouble. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome to the live. I like your username, by the way. Is that actually true, or is that just wishful thinking that you don't get in trouble? Okay, the little cockpit for the TIE Fighters coming along. We got our first sticker. Sticker number 10. This little cockpit section is pretty cool, actually. I like the way they designed this. Hey, TJ! McDonald's droid. Oh, yes. It is a McDonald's droid. You're right. I hadn't even noticed that. L3GO. It spells Lego. That's why. L3GO is like digital way of spelling Lego. That's cute. And it's red and yellow, not for McDonald's, but for the Lego logo. It's a Lego droid. That's so cute. I love that. Okay, some more stickers. Oh. What are these little stickers? Did you guys get these ones? I didn't get these as part of the review lineup, so I was very glad that I got sent them later. These look like really fun little Star Wars things, but my page is not Star Wars dedicated enough for LEGO to have sent these to me in the initial batch. You know, they usually send the Star Wars ones to people who are like super, super Star Wars. And I'm not super, super Star Wars. I'm just like medium Star Wars. Okie doke, we are getting close to the end here. Gonna get this little hatch on the front. Again, they're covering up all of these Technic pinholes. So they included a lot of these 2x4s with the pinholes in the, you know, through the plate. And I'm not sure why, because all of the pinholes were covered up. So like you would think, why wouldn't they just include regular 2x4s in that case? I don't know. I don't understand. Sticker 6. Man, we're going through all the stickers. I guess there's still several of them to use on the X-Wing. But still, feels like we're using so many. Yikes. We bought the Black Falcon. Nice. I'm getting that one next. That should be our next live stream, hopefully, if I finish this in time. We don't have Star Wars on our top 5, but we do love Star Wars. Yeah, same. Same. I figured, you know what? There's so many Lego fans out there who are such diehard Star Wars fans that I'll let them have it in their top 5 in the LAN, and I'll do some other stuff. Okay, we've got our hull, our cockpit, or whatever you want to call it, for the TIE Fighter. Extra pieces going over there. Bag 2! I thought the same. Yeah, what are your top 5, by the way? I don't remember what I put mine as, but I know it's like ideas, icons, modulars, those kind of things. I'm really, really hoping that I get the modular this year. Because last year, I technically became an ambassador last like October or November. So it was too late. The modulars had already come out. Or the people had already been selected for those. So I didn't get it last year. So I'm hoping that I might get it this year. Whatever it ends up being. I'm just a sucker for the modulars. I love them. Gotta have them. Okay, minifig number 2. This is Yessi Scala. Is she the one who was in the last Star Wars movie? What was it? The one in Rise of Skywalker. Was that her? I don't remember her name. Clearly, I'm not as big of a Star Wars fan as some of these other people are. So it makes sense. Okay, we're making 2. We're making both of the wings. So let's just duplicate them right now, not have to go through this whole process twice. I bought the 3-in-1 Viking ship. The minifigs were missing. The bags to the ship were still sealed. Can I get the minifigs somewhere for it? That's very weird. The minifigs were all missing even though the bag was sealed. I would email LEGO customer support about that. You can always get missing parts from LEGO customer support sent to you for free. And I've even had them replace entire bags that were missing for me before. So I would definitely email LEGO customer support. They might just send them to you. Or if not, at least they'll probably give you like some kind of a refund or something. LEGO customer support is phenomenal. Like they're known for it too. LEGO is known for having some of the best customer support and customer service of any company, like ever, period. So they'll get you. They'll take care of you. Yeah, when I built the Diagon Alley, I had a whole bag missing. They gave me 2 of a different bag number and none of a different bag number. I don't remember what number it was exactly, but when I told them about it, they were like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." Yeah, and they figured out all of the pieces that I was missing. They went through the parts list and they compiled it and they sent me all the parts that were missing because they're awesome. Reason number 800 why I'm a LEGO loyalist. Okay, thanks. Yeah, no problem, Albert. Let me know how it goes. Let me know if you end up getting those pieces, because you should. If not, then That's a problem. This feels like it is not the most simple way to build these, but okay. It seems like they kind of made it a little overcomplicated. Thought they were doing something fancy with the layers, but then it just ends up being a big square again. Could have just made it a big square in the first place. Oh well. It works. Okay, we've got the base of the wings. I'm guessing we'll just finish the wings up in the next bag. Boom! Wing bases done. Bag 3. Okay, let's see what we got. Flat studs for... Once again, we have to do everything twice. What though? Better to do it twice at the beginning than to go back and have to do it all over again at the end. So at least we know. Ooh, gee. Okay, this we have to do 4 times though. This isn't too bad. First when I saw this stuff, I was like, ooh, this is a little complicated. But nah, we're good. We can do 4 of these, no problem. In fact, sometimes when you have to duplicate the steps, it's the fastest building you can do because you can kind of like memorize what the step is and bust it out really quick when you have to do multiples. You already know where all the pieces are and you just go, go, go. Does Jack have a house to sleep in tonight? No, sadly he does not. I have not yet fixed it. Yeah, it's still just on the floor down there. I actually, you know what? I should have done that yesterday. I don't know why. Yesterday we built a little candy shop, which was fun, but I should have spent the time yesterday rebuilding Jack's house. That's what we should have done with the live stream yesterday. That would have made more sense. But oh well. I guess not everything makes sense that I do. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's still broken though. It's not too bad. It should only take like 10-15 minutes to put it back together. It's not in too many little pieces. It's mostly just in big chunks, you know? It didn't like completely shatter everywhere. Just a little baby shatter. That's not down, is it? No, there we go. There are 2 more of those. I need 2 more. I don't even see 1 more. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. They were buried. Good evening, TJ. You're building my favorite Lego theme. Not sure I want that set, though. You know what? That's fair. I didn't get this one in the initial review wave from Lego because Star Wars is not the thing that I put at like top of my list to get. And there's a lot of other ambassadors who do put Star Wars at the top of their list to get, so they get priority. So I didn't get this one for the initial wave of reviews, but Disney did send it to me to do a little promo for their 4-part series. So A, thank you, Disney. B, if you guys haven't heard, this fun little Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy 4-part series available on Disney Plus next month. Make sure you check that out. It's where all of these fun little Star Wars multiverse things are coming from. But yeah, they decided to send me these, even though I didn't get them for the review. So it's great. You know, it all worked out. What's your score for the set? For Nightmare Before Christmas? I mean, I don't really score them. But if I had to score it, I'd give it an A. A minus. I'll give it an A minus. The minus is only because I'm sad we didn't get Oogie Boogie. Even though I spoke to the designers and I understand why we didn't get Oogie Boogie, I'm still sad about it. Zero is a great little minifig for Zero, though, so that helps it out a lot. What are we doing? Oh, we are just doing the same thing on both sides? Okay. We'll save time then. We'll just do all of it right now. How about that? Yeah, I thought the Nightmare Before Christmas set, though, overall was really good. I thought it was priced well. It's over 2,000. It's 2,193 pieces and $200, which I think, you know, for a licensed Disney set, usually the Disney licenses are the ones that are over the 10 cent per piece average, but that one actually fell under the 10 cent per piece average. So I liked it. I thought it was nice. I like that they have the both the Christmas and the Halloween decor options that you can do. I think that's a nice touch. The hill was designed super well. I know some people were upset that it can't unroll the way that the one in the original submission can, but because the original submission unrolled, I didn't feel like it was as accurate to the look of the movie, you know, to get those hinge points to make it unroll. So I thought this one, with like the curve of it, they did like a phenomenal job. It looks exactly the way I think it would look. And I know that was a big part with the designers worked with Disney on that a lot to make sure that it had like that exact, you know, look of the movie and stuff was really important to Disney. Oh, that's a good way to do these little lines to get them to fit into the math, the Lego math of the studs. Smart. We love it when Lego's smart. I mean, they usually are, but it's always just satisfying when you see things with Lego fitting into the geometry of the studs and the bricks. I thought we'd be done on bag 3, but now we got bag 4. And then we'll be moving on to the X-Wings. For me, the set doesn't make sense. I already have the TIE Fighter and X-Wing set. It doesn't interest me to mesh them. Maybe the new series will convince me otherwise. I think that's totally fair. I don't have any X-Wings or TIE Fighters in my collection. So this is kind of perfect for me. I get it though. Like if you already have X-Wings and TIE Fighters, mashing them up might not really be as important to you, and that's totally, totally fair. There we go. I think this set will become more popular once the series airs. They totally might, for sure. I mean, the Dark Falcon, I think, is already very popular because that one's just so cool. And you get Darth Jar Jar, and you get Jedi Vader, and you get so many cool things with the Dark Falcon. I think you're right, though. I think this series will probably make all of these sets more popular. That's usually what happens, you know. I'm sure that's true with Dreams and Ninjago and all the different things. Okay, we got some wings. We're not done, but we got some wings. We're close. Okay, good. We're reinforcing that. I won't lie, I was a little worried. Needs a little reinforcement. Now we'll build the little sections that hook them in to the body of the ship. And this is what's going to be the swappable part, I'm guessing. This may appeal more to the younger LEGO and Star Wars fans. I think that that's probably accurate. And that's probably what they were going for, you know, being that it is made for a younger audience for the special with this little series. It's kind of a fun concept, though. I like the concept of the multiverse, you know, shaking things up in the Star Wars world. I think that's a cool thing. Oh, I need to do 2 of these, don't I? I absolutely do need to do 2 of these. Here I am, not paying attention. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're different on each side. Nope, it is 2. Of course it's the same on each side. What am I thinking? What's up, everyone? Hey, never too old for Lego. I just started doing Lego this year. I'm 45, never had them as a kid. Well, hey, then your username is totally accurate. Never too old for Lego. And honestly, that's a great time to be starting because, like, you're an adult, you've got adult grown-up money, you can spend it on your sets, you can get the more adult sets. And to be honest, this is a good time to be an AFOL, an adult fan of Lego, because they have really been hitting it hard with the more like adult aged sets recently. Like, if you were an adult fan of Lego in the early 2000s, you didn't have quite as much to do, but nowadays you have a lot to do because they've been making a lot of more AFOL aimed sets, which is great for us. But yeah, that is kind of rare, man. Never having Lego in your childhood and coming into it at your age. I mean, it's rare, but it's cool. Good on ya. The AFOL community is awesome. It truly is. And I do feel like it's a more recent development. Like, maybe I just wasn't aware of it when I was younger, but it does seem like Lego has really been embracing the adults, especially a lot of the adults who like grew up doing Lego and are now, you know, the hardcore super fans as adults. It seemed like they didn't do as many adult type sets in the early 2000s. Like, it seems like they kind of started doing that in like 2000, like late 2000s, like 2009 or 10-ish, you know, is when they kind of started getting into that game. It's because I only had Transformers as a kid, and I have about 4,000 of them. All right, nice. Well, I'm going to assume then, if you had Transformers as a kid, that you have the Transformers Lego sets also, right? Because if not, you got to get on that. The Optimus Prime one is pretty cool. I haven't built the Bumblebee one yet, but the Optimus Prime one is cool. Okay, we got our two wings done. Just snap them into place. And then looks like you use these pins to kind of lock them in, but then also that you can remove later to swap the wings for the X-Wing. Boom! We've got these little gun laser things. I don't know what you call them. Nice. X-Wing. My first Lego X-Wing. Okay. Lego X-Wing is done. Should we put the little pilot in there? Oh. Does it fit with the gun? I don't think it fits with the gun. I think you have to take the gun out of the hand to get, yeah, you do. Gotta take the gun out of the hand to get the cockpit to close there. But that's okay. One down. Now let's get the, or TIE Fighter. Let's get the X-Wing built now. Dan, I was gonna ask a Lego question, but I forgot. Ah, that's all right, Amy. Hello. Did you get the Dark Falcon? That looks like really cool set too, including the minifigs. I will be getting the Dark Falcon. Actually, it should be getting delivered like right now, today. It might actually be on my porch, literally as we speak, because I heard my dogs barking at something earlier. So the delivery The delivery man may have brought the Lego set by already. Yeah, they came in separate boxes for whatever reason. So we got Jedi Bob Starfighter, we got TIE Fighter X-Wing mashup, and we do have the Dark Falcon that we will be building also, but it'll just be a little bit later because we got this one first. Wait, did that light up? No, there's nothing light up on this set. I should Grimlock and Jazz and Bumblebee and Soundwave and Shockwave and Megatron and 2 G.I. Joe mini sets so far. Wow. Found a site that sells Lego for half the price with knockoffs. Ah, all right. You got those alternate brick companies. That's fair. Amy says I should go check on the Dark Falcon. I'll finish building this one first, and then we'll go check. Okay, we got our, as nicknamed, McDonald's droid, but it's actually Lego droid because it's L3GO. So here's our Lego droid. It's red and yellow colored to match with the Lego logo, the red and yellow. Cute. It does kind of look like a McDonald's droid, though, I won't lie. But yeah, if it is there, we probably wouldn't be building it today anyway, because I don't think I got time to build these and the Dark Falcon today. But we should be building the Dark Falcon tomorrow in that case. That is assuming that, because I do have a deadline that I have to have it built by. No, I'll probably build it with you guys tomorrow. That would make sense. I can do that. I was going to say, unless I run out of time and I have to build it off the live stream, but I think I can do a live stream to build it. That should be fine. It's probably going to take more than one live stream, actually, though, so I might not be able to build the whole thing on the live stream. We'll see. So I've got to film, edit, and turn in some content with it by Sunday. So I'm on a little bit of a deadline here. Red and yellow hearts. It is interesting that red and yellow is so identified with McDonald's, even though there are a lot of companies that use red and yellow as their branding. But like McDonald's really has it on lock that you see red and yellow together and you do jump to McDonald's first, don't you? Good branding, I guess. They've done their job well. What? Ah, this is for the little cockpit. Okay. We got a little pink brick. This time it's not a brain. Normally when you see that little pink brick in the Star Wars sets, it's like in the brick heads and they use it as a brain for the little characters. Ketchup and mustard or Deadpool and Wolverine this year. Oh yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine is a good yellow and red combo too. Hadn't thought about that. I'm actually going to. Oh dang it! I messed up because I was not paying attention. Going to see Lego and Wolverine or Lego and Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine again tonight. We saw it opening day, and then one of our friends hasn't seen it yet, and they wanted to go, so we're like, yeah, we'll go with you. That was a fun time. I can watch that twice. We're actually making pretty good time on this set. We're at what, 45 minutes in and we're on bag 5. Yeah, we're doing like 10 minutes per bag. That is not too shabby. With that, we should be able to finish this entire set in one live, which is great. Did I miss something? Yes, I did. Missed a little piece in there. No big deal, got it covered. That's one of those nobody's nerfed kind of moments, right? You guys seen The Good Place? Kristen Bell, nobody's nerfed. I love that show. Just rewatched it recently, it's so fun. And something else again? Yes, I did. Man, how do I keep missing these things? What the heck is this? And done. Well, with that bag. Bag 6. We get a new minifig. Who is this? Rebel Pilot. Oh, they don't get a name. They're just called Rebel Pilot. What do you use as your overhead camera? I use my phone. So I stream off of my MacBook, and then MacBooks and iPhones, you can do the continuity camera or whatever it's called. So this is my iPhone that's being used for my overhead camera, which is pretty great. It's a lot easier than trying to go through and get like a whole camera setup. So it's just wirelessly hooked up. All right. And it's hooked up through a very bad system up top. I've got like a tripod weighted down on the end, just hanging over the top. Like it's really janky. It's not very well done. I should get a more professional setup, but it works. Here is our Rebel Pilot. Looks good. Okay. Let's finish up. The body of this X-Wing so that we can get the wings built, and then we are done. I wonder why they didn't make those to be exactly match. Like to line up perfectly on that. That's interesting. Oh well. Nice. Yes, I do the same. How do you hold it? It does work. Yeah, it's literally, so I've got a tripod that's got like a little camera holder in it. And so the camera's in that, and the tripod is being held vertically over to my bookshelf with a big weight on the end of it to just hold it in place. So it's a very non-professional system. But one day I was just like, you know what? I just want to try seeing if I can figure something out to make this work, and it works. It's not great, but it works. I'm not ashamed. I'll just tilt my camera up so that you can see. There it is on the little ring light. And then, let's see. You guys can see what I see. So there's our main light, and then this is my overhead camera. We'll get some cameraception going here. There it is. And it's literally just on that tripod going over to the bookshelf with that weight on it. It's very what's a good word? Creative. Nice build. Hello, April. We're building your favorite genre. Didn't get to do it during the review, but glad that I get to do it now. You know, better late than never kind of thing. There it is. Using a little roller skate for some greebling texture. We love ourselves some good greebling. Oh, I see that. Yes, April. Yes, yes. I knew you'd be excited by this one. And we have the Dark Falcon probably waiting on my front doorstep right now. I think it was delivered while I've been live. So that will be the next build after this one's finished. These ones were provided to me by Disney, so thank you, Disney. Much appreciated. Nice. Just one little piece. That's all you wanted to do with that step. I wonder how different the build process was for the designers to make these ones versus the ones that don't have the wings that swap out. Like, I wonder if that was challenging for them to make them in a different way, you know? Like if they were designing it with non-swappable wings, would they have designed it completely differently? Would like the wings have been already like part of the built-in, or you know? Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. You know what I'm saying. I know they definitely have been trying to change the design lately. Oh yeah, have they? Yeah, they've been working on stuff. Lego has been doing a lot of things with a lot of different companies. It's been kind of interesting lately to see like every company is doing a team up with Lego. Just today they announced that Nike Lego team up, and there's the Lego Pharrell team up movie thing that's coming. You know, there's a lot. It's very interesting how many they're doing. And crazy to think that if it weren't for Star Wars coming in and saving Lego's butt in the early 2000s, we wouldn't have any of this. And constantly trying to come up with new bricks with different designs. I mean, yes, there are. I mean, like this one, I've never seen this brick before. It does seem like every set there's not every set, every year there's some new bricks that I've never seen before, which makes sense. They are designing brand new pieces every year. But there are sometimes I'm like, let's just stick to like the classic bricks, you know, like let's prove that we can build stuff without having to make brand new custom molded pieces every time. Oh, I did. I was like, where's that piece? I already used it. That's why I couldn't find it. Oh, that is very true, but they were a lot cheaper back then too. They actually weren't. Did you know that? I've done a whole study on it, and I publish a video about it later. But the average price per piece, adjusted for inflation, is actually cheaper today than it used to be. A lot of people don't believe me when I say that, but like, I've done the math. Adjusted for inflation, Lego sets on average, price per piece are cheaper today than they've ever been. I know it sounds fake. I know it sounds made up because it feels like Lego is so expensive, but that's the honest truth. Lego has always been expensive, but just different, I don't know what it is. Psychologically, we all think it's more expensive now, but it's actually not. Got some dog hair on my Lego. Really? Wow. Yeah, it is true. Man, yeah, I'll have to go through and get my whole studies that I did with all the numbers and stuff of it. But yeah, it is. Wait. Oh, whoops. Straight up bent it. Thanks. Yeah, the sets were cheaper because everything was cheaper back then. Oh, I really bent this piece. Whoa, I pushed that way too hard. Thanks. Can I get it back? So yeah, it is a little crazy, but adjusted for inflation, it's actually cheaper now. Hard to believe. I believe it. That's probably why I didn't get Lego during my childhood. Yeah, I think that's probably part of it, is that when we were kids, we were asking for Lego from our parents and we didn't realize how expensive they were. And our parents would be like, oh, like we'll get it for your birthday or Christmas. And our parents were probably like, this thing is so expensive. But like maybe we just weren't aware of how expensive it actually was. I don't know. That's one theory that I have as to why it seems like Lego's more expensive now. But the truth is, yeah, they're actually the same. They're actually cheaper than they used to be. Okay, here's our awkward middle. The X-Wing looks really funny when it's just the middle without the wings on it, doesn't it? You never know, LOL. Well, the good news is out here in Cheyenne, the Walmarts here are packed with Lego, so that's exciting. That is good. It's good that we got a lot of resellers who are selling Lego. And then you usually get a lot more sales, like at Costco and Walmart and Target. They usually do pretty good discounts. So that helps make them a bit more affordable. Lady Bill, that's probably accurate because I remember wanting Lego so many times and it was too expensive, so that's why I buy it now. Yeah, I think that's probably a big part of it, that as kids, we just didn't really get it, you know? And so it felt like it was cheaper because we weren't the ones buying it. Don't forget to check if your package is there. Oh, yes, Amy, I will not forget. We will definitely go check that out. Do I need to build 2 of these? Tell me now. I need to build 2. Nope. 1 at a time. Okay. Because they're not going to be exactly the same. I got the Quinjet from my Walmart for 50% off. Ooh, that is a good discount. Nice. Very nice. What is the point of the bags in bags? Just put it all in one bag. I think it's part of the assembly line process that they have with their little robots. Like, I think they have different robots that get like the smaller pieces and the bigger pieces, and if they can get all the small pieces in one bag, then they know they're all there, and then they can put that in the bigger bag. Easier to keep track of. LOL, it looks good. Oh yeah, they've been on Lego down here in Sam's Club too. Yeah, Sam's Club, Costco. We get a lot of good ways to get Lego discounts these days. There was a long time when it was hard to find Lego anywhere except at the Lego store. So that's definitely become more accessible recently. Wait a second. Where do you go? Aha. Hello? I need another one. I don't know where the other one is. Oh, well. Cross that bridge when I come to it. Oh, there it is. It's so annoying. I mean, there are more annoying things in the world than that, right? I actually kind of like it. It helps me keep my pieces separate so that when I open the bag, they're not just all in one place. I can kind of be like, ooh, the little pieces are over here because I opened that little bag over here. And the big pieces are over here. So when I'm looking at an instruction, I'm like, ooh, I need that piece. I can say, okay, well, that's a smaller piece. So that one's going to be over here. You know what I mean? It makes it helpful for me for organization, at least. Amy, I felt the same thing. I hope they have a package. And then there's another package in there with Lego. Completely weird. Well, it used to be that you could find really good sets of Lego at Toys R Us, and we know where Toys R Us is now. Yeah, that's a good point. Toys R Us did used to be the place to go get your Lego deals. R.I.P. R.I.P. Toys R Us. Didn't I hear, like on the news or something, can anyone corroborate this, that Toys R Us is coming back? Like someone bought Toys R Us and they're bringing it back? Is that real? I heard it was real, but I don't have any proof. All right, here's our little pins to attach the wings on this. Looks like they're going to have us build the wings on the ship, which makes sense for the X-Wings. Okay, some more stickers. Get number 5. Here's number 5. And number 4. Toys R Us is actually working with Macy's. A lot of Macy's stores now have a small little area for Toys R Us. Oh, okay, that's cute. Yeah, I heard they had been bought by someone and that they were trying to like reopen it or something. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe it's just that they're working with Macy's now. These wings are getting a little complicated. There you are. Kind of like when you go to Kohl's and there's a separate section for Sephora's. Yeah, that's true. I guess none of these companies can stay open on their own, so they have to combine with others. I mean, if it works. Yeah, that makes sense though for Toys R Us. That seems like a good way for them to stay in business, hopefully. Okay. This feels short for an X-Wing, but all right. Goes on there. Just mirrors that feel small. Well, I guess that's what it is. Okay, other side. Probably duplicate just on the other side, right? When I did my X-Wing from a couple years back, the rotating mechanism was very confusing. Well, hopefully that won't be the case with this one since it's a different model. But I guess we'll see. Well, like, what did the rotating mechanism do? What was that? Because I know they keep changing the X-Wing models, you know, like all the time. They're coming out with new X-Wing models. Oh, this is going to be the top wing, or the bottom wing, that's why. So it's not quite mirrored. It's going to be a little different. Okay. Okay, there's one more bag after this. Yeah, we got through this pretty quick. It's only an hour 15. We're on bag 7 of 8. Not bad. Let's just put it this way. The hubby had to help me because you had to put a little part into other parts to make it rotate for the wings. Okay. Just a little complicated section there. Fair enough. There we go. That's looking like an X-Wing now, right? Yeah. Okay, final bag. Bag 8, let's get it done. Hello there, good evening. Hello there, Martin, welcome in. Some had 5 holes, some had 4 holes, they had different colors, and it's like, wait a minute. Ooh, that does sound complicated. Sounds a little bit like my struggle when I was building the McLaren P1 engine, the little shifter box. It was all those colored gears and different spots to put things. It was rather complex. Okay. Where's your hair? There it is. And this is our hero character, I think, based on the trailer that I saw. His name is Sig Greebling. Oh man, they are really going in on the Lego phrases here. Sig, like a sig fig, which people talk about as like their minifigs. Greebling is a common Star Wars, actually developed originally by Star Wars, and now very commonly used Lego technique to make texture on the sides of ships and different things. So, you know what though? Greebling does sound like a Star Wars name. So that, you know what? That works. Sig Greebling, that is a good name. And I like the print on him. You know, they got this little Star Wars sci-fi kind of print, but like, kind of a cool, you know, you could use that for a lot of different things. Like I could even use that for like a D&D character. You know, I'm always going back to D&D, guys. Let me guess, this X-Wing set is a lot smaller pieces than the one I did a couple years ago. Probably. This one is 1,063 pieces for both the X-Wing and the TIE Fighter. So yes, I would assume this one's probably a bit smaller. It's not like a collector's edition size or like some, you know, awesome epic scaled one. It's a smaller one. It's for the kiddos. Now we're gonna build everything again a second time. We did the left wings, now we'll do the right side. Hi, Titan. Welcome in. How you doing? Sticker 2. Goes here. Sticker 1. Last sticker. Woo. I'm making my own Star Wars clone. His name is Jimmy. He loses arm in war and he just lights side. Help Obi-Wan in the wars. He makes a robot arm for himself. Hey, that sounds fun. We love a little Star Wars fanfic. That's great. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's super fun, Titan. You are swooshing through this set. That's my goal. Gotta try to get it as quick as I can because I am trying to build this all in one live stream, and I usually try to keep my live streams to under 2 hours. I think we are going to succeed this time. We're at 1:22, and hopefully an hour and a half is usually what I aim for, actually. Build a 1,000 piece set. That's pretty good time. 8 bags. We're on bag 8 in an hour and a half. So that's a bag, what, every 15 minutes? No, less, every 10 minutes? Yeah, close to 10 minutes, not quite. Swoosh! It's the Star Wars swoosh sound. Nice. Wonder if they're going to make sense for the Skeleton Crew. Yeah, maybe. Skeleton Crew sets, yeah. Could be. Now I need to make custom arts and minifig. Okay, nice. That's a fun thing to do. I love doing custom minifigs and custom characters and stuff. Mine that I usually do end up being with D&D related, but Star Wars, Clone Wars stuff, that's a fun way to do custom stuff too. You can do some cool things with that. Okay. 4th and final wing. I will say that is the one bummer about building the X-Wings is that you have to build all 4 of the wings, and it's not the most fun thing to build, building the same 4 wings. Well, or close to the same 4 wings. It actually wouldn't be that bad if it was the exact same 4 wings, because then you could just do it all at once. But each one is just slightly different. We'll do it quick, though. And then we'll go see if the Dark Falcon arrived upstairs. I think it did. Hello, everyone. Hello, GB Models. How you doing? Welcome in. You've made it right on time for the end of this build. We'll be finished in 5 minutes or less. Definitely less. Where is that piece on there? Oops. Where did that go? On the inside? Oh, yeah. Okay. And I don't have any clone because I spent all my 50 clones for a good price. Okay. Well, I wish you luck on getting more clones then. Gotta have clones to make a clone army. It's like the #1 thing you need. Hey, when is there going to... Hey, when there is going to pew pew, there's an issue. Wait, what? On the ships? There's an issue with the ships? Or what? Yeah. Okay. Please clarify what you mean. We're so close now. So close, I can taste it. Come on. There we go. All right, now I just got to get some little feet. Some little landing gear. Oh, I see what they had to do. They had to put the landing gear on the wings so that when they swap them out, that makes sense. When they swap them out, they'd still be able to stand up. I never would have thought of that. Okay. Ooh, and the TIE Fighter, because apparently in Rebuild the Galaxy, the TIE Fighter is part of the bad guys. Get the little red ones. There it is. And when you want to take off, you go, ooh, oh, and those just fold up so nice and neat there. And you open these up. There we go. Got the X-Wing, and we got the TIE Fighter. And now we can try swapping their, oh, I should probably put the landing gear back down now. Swapping the wings. Oh, first let's put L3GO up in the little droid area. And this Rebel pilot can go in a little cockpit. He also won't be able to hold his gun, apparently. Now by Jedi Bob Starfighter and Fortified Battle Pack. Nice. Love those battle packs. Messed up my thing. I was making a joke about the pew pew thing, you know, Star Wars. Sorry. That's all right. I know we got to try to be careful with some of these filters on here. Don't let you say too much. Okay, yes, I see. See how we're swapping. Okay, yeah. So now, if we want to swap out the wings pull out these little pins on the bottom. Pull the wing off. Those come off pretty easily. Which, like, in a good way. Don't pull from there, pull from there. Now, I'll put the pins back in and everything, just want to see how it looks. They look a little funny, but maybe that's just because we're not used to it. Maybe if this is what the original design had been all along, we would have thought that this looked normal. But there's the X-Wing TIE Fighter, and here is the TIE Fighter with the X-Wing wings on it, which again also looks kind of funny. I think this just makes it look too skinny, you know, without those wings being on there, and this makes it look like, this one I guess isn't terrible, but the proportions feel off when you swap them around, don't they? Yeah. Why we don't have Zillo Beast set? I don't know what Zillo Beast is, so I don't know why we don't have that set. But I'm gonna swap it back to their originals, because, you know, that's the way they look the best, I think. That's their iconic, true form. That is cool, though. That's a fun feature. Like, I can definitely see this is going to be a very fun play feature for a lot of kids and stuff to go nuts with. You could even do like half and half, although that would make it kind of unbalanced. But you could do half and half. And those pins, yeah, they designed that so it's going to be really like fun and easy for kids who are playing with it to be able to switch them without too much difficulty. But then they are sturdy as you're playing around with them. So if anyone out there wants a little fighter pack for their Star Wars collection, this is a good way to do it. Because, like, including both of them in this one little set, I think is nice. And they're a good scale, they're a good size, they're not, like, overly large. That's cool, though. That is a fun thing that they did here. Good job, Lego. Good job being creative. You don't know Zillo Beast, bro, like Clone Wars Godzilla with 4 arms. I don't know Clone Wars very well. I'm not the hugest Star Wars fan. I watched some of the episodes of Clone Wars, but not all of them. If 10 is like a Star Wars super fan and 1 is like I hate Star Wars, from 1 to 10, I'm like a 6 or a 7. I like Star Wars, but I'm not like the huge. I'd say a 6. I like Star Wars enough. Not a super fan. I'm gonna go check and see if the Dark Millennium Falcon arrived. So I will be right back. I was right, you guys. I was right. The Dark Millennium Falcon did arrive in an enormous box. Well, anywho, I love to head out the X-Wing. Looks awesome. Hopefully I'll catch the fighter next. All right, April, no problem. Yeah, apparently the Disney store does not have a lot of variety of sizes of box, because they sent... This is comical. Look at how much room is in this box. They did not need to send this big of a box. And this one thing is in here. So I guess now I've got a lot of cardboard to recycle. But in here is the Dark Millennium Falcon, I am sure. Yeah, there it is. Dark Millennium Falcon. Oh, jeez. Nice. Very nice. I'm bye from, it's 2 a.m. Okay, take care. See you another time. So next time, this is what we'll be building. We're gonna get Darth Jar Jar, which is one I'm most excited about. Darth Rev, or Darth Dev, Darth Ray, Bounty Hunter, C-3PO with the red eyes, that's fun. Jedi Vader and Beach Luke. I love Beach Luke, that's so fun. Yeah, that's gonna be a cool set. You can put the Dark Millennium Falcon next to the standard Millennium Falcon. It's pretty cool though. So we will be building this next time, so make sure you come and check it out. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscription and the notification bell so that you get notified when we go on our live stream. You can come join the fun. And we'll be able to see you guys then, yeah. Oh, trust me, I'll be buying those to add to my collection. Nice, April, very, very nice. Yeah, these minifigures I think are the ones that most people are the most excited about. Darth Jar Jar especially is just like so good. And Jedi Vader, but of course. Whoop, whoop, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a very, very fun one. So, come join the fun next time we build this. Rebuild the galaxy with us. And we'll do some fun things. We probably won't be able to build all of this on the live stream, but we'll definitely at least build some of it. So, that's okay, TJ. I'm not gonna hold it against you, but I have to educate you on the ways of Clone Wars. But anyway, gotta head out. Have an awesome evening. Thank you, April. Thank you. You too. All right, guys, that's it for today. We got our X-Wing and our X-Wing and our TIE Fighter. So that one's done. We got our Jedi Bob Starfighter done, and we got the last of the Rebuild the Galaxy series coming up next time.